Yep, just going live. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Just waiting for everyone to start popping in. All right. Hi, everybody. We're just going to give it a few minutes to start seeing if people are going to be able to make it in today. Hopefully it doesn't go all crazy. All right. I do need. All right, all right. Looks like I got a viewer popping in. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So today we are going to be working on. Hi, Tisa. Hey, Mom. Hi, you guys. Yay. I'm working on a challenge from the Lucky Us crop, and I decided to do challenge number 5. Now, you can't really see my writing on it, but I have started doing this where I'll print out the PDF file and I make notes on what I'm thinking about as far as like what photos to find for each of the challenges. So that way I know what to do. And on this one, I had, go through a box of photos that I have. It's like a old family photos that we found not too long ago. And I was like, well, let me go through there. Well, I decided that I wanted to go. We had took a picture of a picture, but this is a picture of my great great grandmother. And I also have my great great grandfather. So I think I'm going to do just one page, but it will wind up being a 2-page layout, if that makes sense. I think I'll do his page at another challenge maybe. That's what I'm thinking. And then for tonight, we're just gonna focus on Miss Mary Lou. Mary Lou. All right. So that's what we're doing. Find your clan. So I hope everyone's had a good day today. It's been nice here. I think it had a good weather. I didn't really go outside. On my days off, I tend to stay in the house. Hey, Amy. Good evening to you too. So in the more description on the live video on YouTube and on Facebook, I did put links to this Happy Scrappy bag and to also the Facebook page and any of the links that you may need. I tried to put them in there before we started tonight, but we're going to be using this 49th and Market paper collection, which is gorgeous. And I just think with the really phone always when you're live, I tell you, always. So I think it's going to go good with the photo, being it more in that sepia tone, that it'll go well with this. And even though this has a fall theme, like feel or theme, I think with the butterflies and the flowers, I think it's going to be a really pretty layout. Okay, so we're going to be using that. Now with this Scrappy bag, you get the chipboard, you get these are actually stickers that you can like cut out and lay down. So I'm liking some of the words, the fonts. I like that. We also have this big 68 mix of die cuts, elements, like where you could put the date. This thing is jam packed. I'm gonna tell you that. And there's actually a piece in it that we may be using with the photo. We'll talk about that in a little while when we get to that part. And then we have these they call them PVC die cuts, but they're basically like acetate. And look at these. Just real quick. I pulled one out and that's what sold me. I was like, this is just so pretty. And I was thinking, with the I think it's gonna go really well. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Okay, we'll put that back in. We'll go through that. And then I brought over, not that it goes with this collection, but it's something that I had bought a while ago. And it was just some flowers. That's also 49 to market, but it doesn't go with this particular collection per se. But I just like the dark blues. It's almost black, but it's a dark, 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 dark navy. But I'm thinking, with some of the colors, like we might be able to use these. So I got these pulled in just in case. And there's some smaller ones and some leaves. We'll see. We may not need to use them, but I wanted to have them just in case. Okay. So let me show you what we're going to be starting off with. Okay. So this is the sketch that we're going to be doing. I printed it off so it would be easier to deal with. But what I like about this sketch is these two sections I'm envisioning are like the pattern paper that we're going to use once we pick it out. And then the white spot is going to be what we're going to do on here. So on the sides, there's some white that's showing. You got the center and then a little bit on the other side as well. So in there, I'm going to use this stencil. I don't know. Ooh. It's always so hard to see. I'm wondering, will that be okay? So that's a little better. So we're going to be using this stencil, and we're going to use some of the gold Vicky Booten Creative Effects. I didn't have this as a link, only because I really just came up with it like 2 minutes ago before we started. So that one's not linked, but we'll be all right. I'll go back and see if it's available. But that's going to be our jumping off point is this, okay? So what I'm thinking is I'm going to take this. I took it out of the foundations paper, and whenever you do, there's always this one edge. So bear with me, you guys. I just need to get this away. All right. Did anybody get any crafting done today? I know I was doing a lot of talking there in the beginning. All right. I just like to smooth that out so that way it doesn't look so crazy. All right. So right here in the center, I'm going to use this. And then I think I'm going to do a little bit on the sides because it's not the full sides. It's just like kind of tapered. It just looks a little, jagged. So this is how we're going to work it. So it doesn't take, oh, I'm sorry. So it doesn't take super long for it to dry. We're just going to put some down on our glass mat here. And we're going to tap it in with the brush. This is probably my favorite way to use it. And then we're just going to start putting this on through the stencil. And then what I'll do, so that way there's not a harsh line, I'm just going to slightly shift it. Get some more. And then go over top. Trying not to create a harsh line, but also if I do, it's okay. Because remember, some of that paper is basically going to be covering a large section of this up. And if we run out, we'll just grab some more from the container. But I don't need it to be like 100% solid. I just want There can be broken areas, you know what I mean? We just want it to have just going down the center as like some interest. And you could always use a little bit of water. Tap, 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 tap. And give it a little bit more life. It'll help spread it out some. And those spots that don't look as nice, it'll help you to blend it. All right. Oh, hey, B. I wasn't sure if you were going to be able to join. I saw your winnings. I was just online. All right. Ooh, I'm a little too strong. Now, if you're like me and you tend to be rough, you can always use pixie spray. I didn't have time to spray it before I got on. And with the pixie spray, it'll allow you to be able to have it stay more securely on your paper. So if you're rough, it won't mess things up. Okay. And then we're going to come over here on the edge. And what I'm probably going to do, just do a little bit of an angle. Right? Maybe more like that. Just softly. All right. Ooh. Alrighty. And we're going to do the same thing over on this other side. Do a little squirt and get some more of that up. And I'm putting this one up a little bit higher just in case. But this side, I think I'm pretty sure the way it's going to cut, we should be okay. What I'll do is just in case, we'll just come out a little bit and it'll help clean out the mat. We'll just do a little bit, kind of fade out that harsh line. So you see how it did that? It just calmed it down a little bit. And then we didn't have to go in and get more ink either. And then when I'm done here, I'll go to the sink and clean that off. Yeah, it'll be all right. Okay. All right. Hey, Pam. Thank you for joining. So for you guys who are just popping in, we're working on challenge number 5, which is the scrap a photo from the past. It can be your past or a family heritage photo. And I shared it, but this is the photo I'm going to be scrapbooking today. And this is of my great-great-grandmother. All right. So that's good. Now this does need to dry a little bit, even though we thinned it out. We're just going to give it a few seconds. And while we do that, I'm going to clean up my mat real quick. So tell me, did you guys have good weather? I know up north over the weekend, it wasn't the greatest, right? Oh, Pam, I'm using the Vicky Boutin Creative X. Gold. I just used it with a blending brush instead of using the palette knife. Ooh, I should have used that. And it lets you put it on so it's more of a smooth finish. Oh my goodness. Hey, Miss Pat. How are you doing? I hope you're feeling good. All right. Just let me clean up real quick because I don't want to get the paste all over everywhere. And the brush, I just take it to the sink and I'll use my, dish soap or whatever and clean it and it'll be okay. But for right now, this is good. Okay. So, since this is the plan, we're going to look through the paper and figure out what we want to use. Now, what I love about 49 and Market, their paper is like, if there's is a such thing as stupid thick, theirs would be stupid thick. They have really nice paper. And for those who like the smell of the paper, you will love this collection. Okay, look at this. It's just so pretty. And it's really does a lot of the mixed media for you. They already have it sort of like pre-done. If I wanted to, you know, take a mat, put your photo down, add some embellishments, done. Right? It's just so pretty. But we're gonna do something. I like this one because this one will be pretty with both edges torn, right? And then this one is nice too. This one I might save and use for great granddad's. I think that would be really nice for his. All right. Yes, I'm glad to hear you're doing so much better too, Miss Pat. Definitely. And then we have this one. And what I like is a lot of these have the solids on the back. Now this one actually has the pretty fall flowers. Now something like this, I would love to have 2 pages of because I would want to use both pages. Oh God, it's so pretty. And then this one is kind of like a cut apart, right? So you have the pieces, the different squares that you can cut and add for layering, for journaling. This one is a long one. It says notes. That's really nice. And then you also have the back side of this. And like some of the other collections, hold on to this. This collection also, you could use the back of the cover. And I don't know if you guys can hear it. Can you hear it? It's like, it's thick. It's really thick. Okay. And then the other thing they have, you guys, is these laser cuts. And these are gorgeous. I think we're going to wind up using this one. So I'm going to go ahead and try and work it out. Because I love how it looks like a doily. I think that'll be really pretty. I like this big frame, but I think I have one in the ephemera pack that we're going to use. So I'm going to leave this one here. And then you got all these other elements. You got stems and flowers and leaves. I'm pointing at leaves and saying flowers. Little clusters. And some of these, depending on which ones, not on this sheet. Let me turn this one over. Because you get 2 sheets of the laser cuts. But sometimes you can add like, okay, so if you have 2 that are similar in size, you can put one on top of the other and like kind of add dimension. I was trying to see, like, okay, we have this pretty butterfly, but this one isn't the same size as these other 2, right? So, but it's a smaller version of this one over here. Okay, so if we wanted to give it a little dimension, I could potentially put that on top and then it would be like it's almost like 3D. Sometimes you can do that with theirs, and sometimes they do it more on purpose. So it really allows you to be able to layer up the laser cuts and have more added interest. But I think for our project today, um, I want to stick with the ephemera pieces. And if we go into here, it'll probably be only for a minimum of stuff. Okay, but I just wanted to show you it. I'm saving this piece because I'm pretty sure I want to use it, but you do get a green one and you get a red one as well. Actually, this one is pretty too, and I like that it's small. I might be able to use it in a small cluster on another thing, so we'll use those two. And I think we're going to use that paper I talked about, which is this one. So we're going to use these and this. Okay. So now, look, this one wants to be in it too, right? Because it keeps, well, we'll just hold them all there. I don't want it to feel like it's being left out of nothing. And then I'm trying to put it back into the bag so I don't lose any of the laser cuts. Just bear with me. Okay. Then we also have this, which I'm going to lay down. And we're going to use these. Oh, I forgot about these too. So in this collection, there's some enamel stickers. They call them epoxy coated sticker embellishments. But what I like about them are the leaves, hearts, the small circles, even a butterfly, some flowers. So we'll hold on to that. Okay. And then I don't think I'm going to use the chipboard pieces. You just get so much, you know, like sometimes you want to use everything. But let me show you guys this real quick. Bear with me. We're still drying over on the side. Hello. Oh my gosh. Why did I just forget your name again? The jury's still out. Give me the name. Give me the name. Why can't I ever, as soon as I see it, I'm like, I know the name. All right. So this is the frame. Wendy. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna write it down. Oh, this is horrible. I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna take one of my little circles I got over here. I'm gonna put jury still out is Wendy. Hello, Wendy. I'm gonna take that on my computer so I will remember next time. Oh, Pam, that's because a lot of the people posting are on YouTube and you're watching me on Facebook. So it's okay though. They all they can't see your comments either. But it's all right. I'm sharing to both places. So this is the frame that I was talking about, and the reason why I like it. Where did I put grandma? Okay. I just thought it went really well with the photo. And then it'll allow me to kind of build up off of that. And I like the butterfly and how it looks like it's already layered, but we can layer it even more. Right? See, Wendy, I'm gonna get you next time. I got it. Don't you worry. All right. But look at all these pieces. I went through them today just real quickly. I was just like, wow, could they fit more? You get these big chunks, which could be used as layers, right? You get a nice size butterfly, some circles. And of course, it's all autumn themed, but it's okay. I'm not going to use um, anything from in here. I think I'm going to wind up using a thickers. I'm trying to think of what I want to do for, you like that? Okay, good. For the title, because I was thinking of the word legacy, but I'm not sure. They even have like pieces inside of pieces, right? So here we have like a ticket stub, and then you have the frame the ticket stub was in, which I'm sure somebody could figure out maybe to use that on a pattern for something. But then you get frames, and you get quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get 7, like 8 of those. That is nice. Fabulous Fall Adventures. You get a plain one if you want to do a date. You might save that. It's pumpkin time. Funny. You get the little flags, which are cute. So you just get all these little elements, words, more flags. This looks like a letter, which you could use for journaling, right? How cute. Hi, Viola. Thank you for joining. So, I mean, sometimes people like certain kits can be chintzy, but I'm gonna tell you, you don't get a whole lot with 49th and Market, but what you get is plentiful. Okay. So if you see these ephemera packs with their collections, you're getting your money's worth for sure. And then this is like a sticker. At first I thought it was a rub-on, which I really like how that looks. And you could put it down as one sheet if that's what you want to do, but I was thinking of cutting it apart and then just putting down like where it says gratitude. So like I would just do here. I knew I want that. I like the trees. I'm not going to use Let's Get Cozy, but don't want it to fall from the stuff, so I'm going to leave a nice thin edge so that way it stays attached. So we got the tree, we got the gratitude. This one isn't bad. I like that too. So almost treating it like a rub-on, but they're stickers. And then on this side, isn't that pretty? I'm saving that for something. I don't know what, but we're going to save it. But what I really like is this. Even this piece down here, isn't it beautiful? Some of this is just so beautiful. So what I'm going to do, just kind of go around. It kind of already has a map, you know? I'm just going to create a little thing. So I'm going to use that. Okay. All right. So we got the thing separated. And we got our little, see how we have the doily and the layout? So it's like we can have one over on that side. And then since these aren't full pieces, I could use, I can use them in two sections. That's what I'm thinking. So right now we're going to do some tearing. All right. Just tearing. I don't usually tear a whole lot, but sometimes it is fun. All right, and then I'm gonna come down probably past this flower and just, oh, and this paper is so thick. Okay. Okay, so there's that one. And then on here, it looks like it's just really thin. So I'm just gonna so if you like something like that. And then the photo I could put right here. So anything that's kind of like looks like it's missing a piece. Yeah. All right. So what do you guys think? I like that. I think that's going to be good. Let's see. So what we can do is maybe, let's see. I'm just looking for a distress ink. I like tea dye. I think we're gonna do tea dye because it'll stay in that brown family. And in my minis, I like to leave my foams in there, and then we can just grab that. I've had this foam for a while, so it looks like with the sprinkles it's leaving me, it's time to get a new one. But it'll make it through this project. I think this tone will go good with the gold. And, you know, inking the edges always just kind of finishes it off. All right. Yep, that is. If you keep it inside that little cubicle they put in there, that'll be the best way to keep track of it. For sure. You are right. I know some people keep them separate. One of the card makers that I follow, Amy R, I think it's Amy R Savvy, something like that. She keeps hers in a binder, like a 6x8 binder. I think that's what it is. And I like that idea. I do, but I'm the type, I'm like, if it ain't with the cube, I'm probably not gonna remember where I put it. I'll be like, where is that binder? So you gotta do what's right for your brain. You know what I mean? All right, bear with me. I'm almost done. See what question? Yes. If you guys can't hear, the sidekick is in the living room and she's making sure I don't miss any questions. And Miss Pat, yes, I used the Vicky Booten, the gold creative FX. So that's what I use. I just used it with the I used it with the blender brush instead of like a paste, so it's not as thick. Okay, I think I went all the way around. Okay, so this one is gonna go right there. Okay, so let's get those taped down. I like how they're looking. Okay, so anybody involved? Ooh, wait. Oh, you put your ephemera in a binder. Okay. Rather than digging through a pile in a cup. Yeah. Well, you know, I think ephemera is probably the hardest thing for me because, like, I have to, right now, I have to keep everything with whatever collection it is. Like, I want to be able to, like, separate it, but I still leave it in its same package that it came in, which drives me nuts. But I do it because I don't want to not have it when I go to use that paper. You know what I mean? All right. And then usually what I try and do is I'll go through it before either a live or like before I even work on a video. So I know what I'm looking for, because I think that's the worst part, is having to like search through and be like, oh, this one, no, this one. I try to save you guys from that. Unfortunately, when I did the acrylic pieces, I did not go through those. So we may have a little bit of that later. Don't hate me though, okay? All right. Almost put it backwards. Okay. And I use the wet glue normally just to give me extra wiggle room, but I'm using it even more so now, because any spots where there was the paste, I want to make sure that I have good adhesion. Okay, so there's the start of it. And then this is going to be our photo cluster, or at least the beginning of the photo cluster. It'll be like right in there. And then we'll have a little one over in here where I'll put the title, which, like I said, I think it's going to be Legacy. I think that's what's going to go there. All right. Oh, okay. I get you. I get you now. I get you now, Wendy. So, yeah. Now, I guess this is the reason why I don't think like that, Wendy, is because I rarely finish a kit. Oh, I don't know if you guys are like that. I know a lot of people are good at, they do that whole killing the kit thing. Yeah. No. I have kits that are still nice and full, and I can't help it. That's pretty. All right. Look at these. I love these butterflies. And they come to life, obviously, when you put them on the paper, but I just think they're just so pretty. Excuse me. Hold on one second. She's talking in the other room. What did you say? It's going on the right side. It's going to be on the right side, Mom. All right. Ooh, I like this one too. Ooh, I don't know. We'll probably have to switch them or something. Will those stick out? Maybe put them down there more. I think those are pretty. I'm just trying to see what I could use where. I do like these. I'll put a butterfly down here as well. And what I usually do with these is I don't glue them down all over. A lot of times, wherever like there is color, I may put like a dot, like a single dot, and put it down. So like if we put this over here and create a little cluster, she's giving you instructions. She is. She is giving me instructions. And I keep answering her, but I forget there's a delay. Oh, these are bigger ones. I could put one over here. And you get so many. Like there's 3 still there. I got 3 butterflies on there. It's crazy how much you get in this collection. It really is. Ooh, I might have to use one of these. Those are pretty too. Okay, so okay, so there's just way too much to go through. This little kid here is like overwhelming, to say the least. That one's more orangey. Maybe this one's more green. We'll put that one over here. Okay. I'm going to try and not lose them and have them fall all over the place. Got another 2 butterflies. I mean, oh, and there's one right there. Seriously. No shortage. Because I think in each one you get like, it's similar styles, but you just get it in either the browns and the greens. Oh, let's see. Good evening, everyone. Oh, Westminster, Colorado. Hey, Crystal. All right. Thank you for joining us. Let me get, I think that was one that I wasn't going to use. And this. That's the thing with these little acetate pieces. It's very easy to lose them because they just blend in. Okay. So I think we have enough of those. I'm going to put, I think this one under here. Maybe this little one kind of peeking out here. So where I was putting these pieces, maybe something like that. Like just create like almost like it's a little cluster here with the frame. And then don't forget my butterfly there. Well, these are little elements that you'll see, but it'll be you'll see it better up close, some of them, because of the way that they are see-through. I like that. Thinking maybe these can go up here. Something like that. All right. And then we'll figure out this little cluster over here. And we can't forget our stickers. Mhm. Okay. This is what I'm going to do for myself real quick. Real quick. Dun, dun. I don't know if you guys do this, but sometimes it's important to take a picture. And that's to let me see what I was kind of thinking and planning because I'm about to move some of this. I just don't want to lose it. So that's why I'm putting that paper towel down so I can see these two. They'll stay together. I'm gonna put this with that. And then there. Okay. So I think I got everything to the side. Everything that I need anyway. Okay. Oh, hello, Aretha. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and attach the photo so that way that part is done. Just trying to line it up. Okay. All right. Oh, I think that'll be cute. And then I may even use some fun foam. Okay. Yep. So we can give it a little bit of height. All right. And then I can put this piece right here. And it's okay that it's not going all the way to the edge because we're going to be sticking stuff underneath. So that gives us a little bit of room to like pop it right under. All right. So what I can do is right there. And then I'm thinking this one I may put on this. And all you do is you find your spot and you peel it back. It's almost like a washi. And you're just going to kind of lay it down. And it looks like it's a part of the paper, you know? And then when we go over here and do, this. Oh no, this was on the other side. My bad. See, that's why you take a picture. I'm on the wrong pieces. But even with this up here, so like that. We can do something like that, right? So this is a good spot. And then this one with the words, I think I'll do, hold on. That's the only thing with these is getting them separated can be a pain. All right. Oop. All righty. There we go. First, I was like, oh my God, I cut it weird, but it's meant to come off like that. And this piece, we're going to put right here so that the words gratitude kind of peek out, which will be good. Can. And then where's my other? I had a tree, and then this piece. Let's see. That is so cool. I didn't even realize that it like pulled apart like that. You just got to be very careful because it is easy to tear. This one, what I'll probably do is have it just kind of peek out from the side. And then the one with the tree, I may put over here with this cluster. Okay, let's see. Come on. I'm telling you, it's so delicate. It's like, ooh, I don't want to tear it, but I'm tearing it. There's nothing I can do. Okay. And I'm keeping most of this on the actual paper side. A little bit is going to go over on the creative, the gold, but I think it'll be okay. And in the end, anything that hangs off, we'll just trim that. Okay. All right. So now those elements, because those are really easy to forget. So I'm glad I got those on. I am going to move Miss Mary Lou there, and we're going to get this down. So any of you guys who are actually on the Facebook group for the Lucky Us crop, have you been able to get a lot done? I know on this one for myself, I have not. I wish I did, but I haven't. Sometimes it just, it's not all work. Like sometimes I'm just not focused, right? Now this part is going underneath something, so I am going to put a little bit more glue on the stem than I normally would, only because it's going to be hidden. Okay. And then this one, just going to put a little dab. Because the great thing about art glitter glue is it doesn't take much for it to hold down. It actually will hold a lot very solidly, the art glitter glue. So you don't need a whole lot on your elements for it to stay. Okay. Oh, thanks, Pam. You have 4. Okay. Oh, wow. So the grands keep you busy, Pam. That's for sure. All right. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. Usually I just follow the tape marks. Sometimes I put it all over. No rhyme or reason. You don't have to use the tape on here. You can just use the glue and it'll hold down just fine. There we go. Okay. Now before it fully adheres, we're going to get this down with a little bit of just glue. All right. Let's get these puppies. Okay. Oh, thank you, Viola. I'm just kind of sorry, guys, in thought and trying to think because I was going to put this in the middle there, but I can't go down too far. So what I may do is put like, I think that one is supposed to go over there. Okay, let's do this. We're going to cut this. Oops, I didn't make it. It's okay. So we're going to put just a little bit of glue right in there. Good part is that it dries clear. And then just put, I'm not going to put any glue on the other part of the photo, just right there. All right. So it's coming. And then we're going to put our other cluster right over here. Now with this cluster, I'm probably going to have it hang off the edge. So I don't need to glue up the whole thing. I do like that. Ooh, I forgot the butterflies. We'll get those. Just going to turn this over and then trim off die cut. And then I'll save this because on the next one, if I want to add a little piece somewhere, I'll just use this one. Because that could always tuck under something too, right? You could always tuck it somewhere. So I'm going to save that. I'm going to take and do just a little bit. Just want to make sure I haven't messed up and there's plastic. Sometimes you just gotta double check. No. Okay. And then the small one. Okay. And then over here, this one is so cute. You got butterflies everywhere. I mean, don't you need butterflies everywhere? I don't know what that. I'm gonna use this. I think this. Something like that. All right. And I had to peel this off a little bit. See how strong that glue is? Like it wouldn't even let me lift anything up further. So we'll just put a little glue and I tucked it so that way that has a nice little spot. And then we'll do some dots here. It's just layering. I'm gonna put, I swear it feels like there's something on here, but nothing is coming up. No, there's I hate that. Don't you guys hate that where you feel like there's like there should be something, but there's not? You know what? I think I am gonna use this one over here. And this is usually how I put on my butterflies. Is that I'll just do a little wet glue. And this is pretty close. It's hanging off just a little bit. It'll be all right. We'll just slide it over a little bit. So I want to make sure it's able to fit into a project folder. Okay. And then this. Let me tuck this one over here. Okay. So we got 4 butterflies. So I guess we got to put number 5 somewhere. Mhm. I might do it a different way. Okay, so this is, we're there. We are really, really close. So what I'm going to do, splattering is coming soon, you guys. So you know, ooh, get in the hole. There we go. I want to find here. And I don't think I'm going to use the blue flowers. I was thinking maybe I would, but I think we're good. I think I'm just going to use some elements from this and maybe have it be um, 1 or 2 of the butterflies. I like the small yellow one, so I might do that here. And then add some of the hearts. And I'm doing the hearts mostly on the paper, not on where I did the Vicky Bouton, because I wanted to uh, stick. I haven't put any other glue behind it. If you ever peel your stuff off and it feels like it's not that sticky, then just use some of your wet glue on the back. Okay. Love most of all. I think I like awesome. So we may use that. Oh, don't laugh at me. I just laughed at myself though. I guess you can. Awesome. I like that. We can put that right here with the butterfly. And then the other one says like fall favorite, best ever, autumn. I could do best ever. So at least in different areas, we've had two similar elements. And then I did 3 hearts. So there was a green one, an orange, and a yellow. I was thinking about these leaves we might be able to use, or at least the circle dots. So let's do that. Sometimes I like to just put a little dab, and then a little dab. I'll do the bigger ones. All right. And then we can do another 3 down here. 1, 2, 3. Now this one is okay, more orange. So I want to make sure I don't put the yellow by the yellow. I'm gonna put this one as a brown. And then the one I did up here, I think what we'll do is a green. And then only because you gotta put something up here too, right? And this is my problem. I can't help it. It's like I just gotta put them all around. Okay. So we got little cluster, little elements everywhere, and then the splatter. And I think my title, which is going to be Legacy, I was thinking it would go up here, but I might wind up putting it right here and just put Legacy. Oh, I think it's going to be I like you, I like you. Okay, all right, splatter time. Ding, 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 the splatter. And you can see I splattered with this before. It dries, and I pull it out and splatter again. What's funny is I had pulled these out because I was thinking, to add some gold to it. But with the gold from Vicky Boutin, I don't think I need the gems. I'm just going to use some not Heidi Swap, Jen Hadfield gold. Okay. We're just a little bit past 9. Awesome. Thank you guys for staying. We're almost done. We're at the finish line. If you're new here, splatters means I'm done. I don't know why, but for me, a layout's not done until I splattered. And it feels weird when I don't. There are times when I don't, but it just feels incomplete. And I'm not a very singular place splatterer. I believe in equal opportunity. So every spot that's open can get some splatter. All right. And then I know you guys are probably going to freak out, but it'll be okay. The black is just going to be a little bit. It will dry back, okay? And I don't even know why I do 3 fully. I think it's because I just like the look of the 3 different colors. Come on, black. So like I do a lot with the black and white. A lot of times I think you can just splatter with that, but I add the gold for just a little bit of, shimmer, a little something, something. So, And lately, when I get to the white one to change up the splatter marks, I use my finger with this one. And it's going to be important to let this dry because remember, we have some of the acetate pieces. So it will eventually dry on that, but it's probably going to take a little bit. I really want it on the frame. All right. Yay. Thanks, Pam. Thanks, B. Oh, thank you, Viola. I am so excited. Okay. So here we go. So there's the up close with all the splatters and the layers, stickers, and the shiny, I guess they're sort of like ephemera pieces too. And they're so light, like they're delicate, so it doesn't take up a whole lot, but it gives it a little pizzazz. I like it. All right. Thank you, Crystal. So definitely, you guys, if you're a part of the My Little Scrapbook community, did I just say that right? Yeah. My Little Scrapbook Store community. Definitely look to sign up with the crop, and you can have tons of fun. There are, let me make sure, 21. I think it's 20 challenges, which I'm just going to check real quick. Yeah, 20 challenges, and then number 21 is I did them all. So definitely check those out. You can print out the PDF. The DT design team members have been doing different, we each had different challenges that we did during the crop weekend itself, and then some of us are doing different ones throughout the month. So just keep an eye out. I know I have a video, I think it's going to go live next Saturday, on my YouTube channel here, that's going to do challenge number 2, I believe, the green challenge. So keep an eye out for that. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. You can give this video a thumbs up, and anybody who leaves comments after the live, definitely do so because I'll respond to you. I know during the live it's different, obviously, but when you rewatch it on the replay, just leave a comment and I'll gladly respond to you. And I think that's it. You guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. And I think this week, is anybody else live? B, do you know? Because I don't have the calendar. Oh, hold on. I could probably get it real quick. Because I was going to save to keep an eye out. Because usually somebody else is going live. I can find it real quick. Hold on, y'all. I just want to view the photo. Okay. So it's me. Sherry. Sherry is live on Saturday at 7:30 p.m. And then I think that next week we don't have anything until the following Saturday, but we'll take a look. I don't know, maybe I can get something in there that week because it seems like we don't have anything planned, but just keep an eye out. On the actual web page, it has the uh calendar. Okay. Oh, you do videos too, Crystal? That's awesome. Oh, Viola, she's on. Mom, Miss Viola says hello. Oh, thank you, Aretha. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it so much. And just keep an eye out for everybody, you guys. I'm sure there'll be lives, either lives or videos popping out throughout the rest of the month. And I don't think we're having another live sale, but keep an eye out for that too, because I'm sure in probably like 3 weeks or so, we may be having another one. Okay. Enjoy your evening and thank you guys. Bye.